Hello, I'm James George, and this is Web Design Blog. And today I'm going to talk about understanding Bootstrap's grids. And so, when you're working with Bootstrap, one of the things that a lot of people like is the fact that you can control how wide something is going to be in the browser by just simply putting a number with the columns. And so, for example, up at the top we have column medium 1. So what that's saying is it's going to be on a desktop. It's going to be a medium, or it's going to be a 1 column grid length. And so it goes all the way across. That's 12. If you count these, it's 12 across, and that's typical for Bootstrap. The whole width is 12 columns wide, and this can be changed inside of when you customize Bootstrap, but a lot of people choose not to customize it because it's simple as it is. And so 8 columns wide and then having a 4 column wide next to it makes it a 12 column width. And so this is 2/3 wide and this is 1/3 wide. And that's how you build layouts. And so if you wanted a 4 column grid, you'd have 4 columns of 3. And so that's pretty simple and straightforward. But going a little deeper into how Bootstrap's grids work, you can actually control how Bootstrap looks on tablet and mobile and so forth. And so the way you do that is, and we're looking at getbootstrap.com, which is where you can download Twitter Bootstrap. They have the best examples. I could make a custom example, but it would be pretty similar to this, and I don't see the point. The whole point is trying to show you guys how this works. And so if you go into the grid and you stack parts of the grid, like if you double up 2 column widths in one class, basically you're saying for mobile, you want it to act one way, and then when it scales up to desktop, it's going to, jump up to another way, another width. And so, for example, here, this column, on a mobile device, because it's always mobile first, extra small, which is for your mobile, it's going to be 12, which means when it's on a mobile device and you're looking at it, it's going to be full width. But when you look at it on the desktop, it's going to jump to 8 columns, so it's going to be 2/3 of the width, and you could see that here. So basically what this says is 12 columns full width on like your smartphone or whatever, and then when you look at it on desktop, it's going to be 2/3 width. And so this says that when it is on a mobile device, like your smartphone, it's going to be half the width of your screen. And so then when it jumps up to desktop size, it's going to be 1/3 of the width, because that's 4. 8 plus 4 is 12. And so that makes this 1 row on desktop. These will stack when you go down to like a mobile phone, because this is going to be the full width. So this automatically jumps down to the next row. So then these 2 rows here, since they are 6 columns across, 6 plus 6 is 12. So 12 will be one, that's one full width, and then these two together will be right next to each other. And then these two are 6 and 6, so you'll see those side by side. And then these are just half the width no matter what size you're on, because it's just you don't have anything specified. Now if you had another class right after that, like column medium 8 and column medium 4, then it would be 2/3 and then 1/3. And so this really gives you a lot of control over how your layouts will flow from device to device. So it really just lets you just really refine how your website and how your columns are structured depending on what type of device it's being viewed on. I think that's absolutely excellent. And so, that's pretty much it for this week. But, a lot of people have trouble with understanding how this works. And it's really simple when you have somebody explain it to you. But, I could understand how it could be confusing because you're like column 12 and column 8. But I could see how it could get confusing. But if you just remember that it's mobile first, and XS means mobile, and then small SM, which is small, is like a tablet, and then medium is desktop, and large, you'll see a large E2. So that's how it works. It's really simple. That's it for this week. If you have any questions about grids with Bootstrap, be sure to leave your thoughts or questions in the comments section below.